Hi. I know I said I probably wouldn't be doing another video till after my appointment, but that's still over a week away. As long as you don't stop it, you can play with it. No buttons. Yeah. But I just want to complain. I still don't really feel pregnant. I wish I hadn't taken my last test a few days after I got a positive because I'd like to see it again. I have a few symptoms, but nothing that would be like, yes, I'm pregnant. One of them I didn't even know was a symptom. I thought I was coming down with a horrible cold or something. I have chills. I get freezing for a few minutes and then Estray, you're playing with the Zoom. You can't do that. No buttons. Then I'll be fine after a few minutes of being freezing. And my in-laws were visiting, I think last weekend, and we went out to eat. And are you smiling at yourself? I was sitting by the window and she said, well, if you're cold by the window, we can move. And I was like, no, I've been having chills for a few days. And she's like, oh, you're pregnant. I was like, chills is a symptom? And she's like, oh yeah, before the hot flashes. I was like, okay. I didn't confirm it with her because it's still so early and I have no idea how far along I am at all. So I hope when I tell her she's not upset I didn't let her know when she guessed. I also had a sore throat for a few days. I've been waking up with it every I know I was talking about chills. No, I already talked about my chills. My sore throat. I had it for a few days and then since then it's been coming and going. And when I had it a few days, my mom talked to me and she's like, oh, I hope you're not getting strep. And that made me remember that when I was younger, when I had strep, I never had like the classic symptoms. It was just like a really light sore throat, so that might have been it. Now, strep is something that has to run its course anyway. You can have medication to help with the symptoms, but mine aren't really that bad. I feel bad because now a friend of mine, she just found out she's got strep. And I know that for some people that's really rotten, but strep has never really been that hard on me. I've been having light cramping and some round ligament pain, like really. Sometimes it's really sharp, but it's so short, and it's just something that in my mind I would just, if I didn't know I was pregnant, I would just be like, oh, I had some weird strong cramping. And I know I had a problem with it with my first, and like every time I complained about pain, they're like, oh, it's round ligament pain, it's fine. I also have burps and they come and go and it's really irritating. I feel so rude. I wrote stuff down. I also had achy joints, which I don't know what that has to do with. It's kind of creepy to me because every time I think of achy joints, I think of Lyme's disease. But they're gone now. along with the burps, there was something else. Oh, food. A lot of times, nothing, like something tastes really good, but before I even finish it, I'm like, I cannot eat another bite. There's a few things that I've been able to eat. Mostly like cold cereal. I can eat it and not be disgusted by the time I finish. And now that I've figured out something I can eat that doesn't disgust me, like I want to be eating, and I'm really trying not to be eating unless I'm hungry, because I gained a lot of weight with both of my kids, and I don't think it's necessary. I think I just like to eat and use kids as an excuse. Yeah. Something that's changed is like my taste for cinnamon. Like I was craving cinnamon toast, and I made some. I was craving a lot of cinnamon things. I also craved like when I had it at my grandma's, they called it a Mexican hot chocolate with cinnamon in it. And I made some of that, and the cinnamon tastes like dirt. My dad, all growing up, he's like, then cinnamon is nasty. It tastes like dirt. And then one of my mom's friends buys like this fancy cinnamon from some, I don't know, some crazy company. And he's like, oh, this cinnamon is good. So I'm thinking I might need to buy some expensive baking cinnamon instead, because now I think cinnamon tastes like dirt, just like my dad. And toast, like I said, I was craving cinnamon toast. But once I toasted, like the toast for my son smelled so good, and when I toasted toast for myself, it didn't smell good, it didn't taste good. Which is really funny because it's the same bread, same toaster. Other than that, it's pretty much nothing, really. Like I said, I wish I hadn't taken my test, because like all of these things I could pass off as I'm getting a bad cold or something like that. And I know it's really not that much to complain about, but I really felt the need to complain. Can we stop this now?